Hello everybody, this is Leonie. I've come to do your message of the day. I hope you're all good and well. This is for the collective energies and this is for the, what date is it? The 12th of November 2021. Okay, when I say collective, this is for anybody who comes across this message and could take something from it. Okay. So let's just see where we are for you guys. I am using the Light Seers Tarot today, and I will pull you some Nature's Whispers at the very end to give you that final message as well. So I haven't used these for a while, so let's just see where we are. As one flew out, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is about, okay, somebody may be feeling like they need to walk away from a situation. They're seeing things very, very clearly right now, and it's kind of like that energy. Okay, once you make up your mind, you've got to do it now to break free from any cycles or habits or stuck situations that you have been in for so long now. It's time to move forward. And although things may seem great, they may feel as if they're great, but there is something, and I'm seeing the Devil card now. A spirit showed me the Devil card. So there's addictions at play, but you could be dealing with some very toxic, negative energies around you. It could be your own, it could be you, it could be your own thoughts, it could be your own addictions. But there is just something that has been keeping you tied or bound to a situation for far too long, and this card is indicating that need to open your eyes to see what's going on and to take strong, firm, solid action now to do the right thing for you. And you know, that water shows me there's clear seeing there. Clear seeing. You know what you have to do. It's just physically doing it now. And you may feel like your fire's running out. You may feel like you're losing every kind of battle at the moment. But you've still got that strength within you to do the right thing. And where you're heading is a completely different place altogether. Something more settling. I feel this is spiritually guided as well. You know, I could be dealing with somebody with dark hair here as well. I'm really drawn to that. And it's kind of like you must be in your head quite a bit with this. It just feels like everything's cocooned, and it feels like a dream state that you're in, and you need to follow what's right for you. And it's not going to be easy at all. It really isn't going to be easy, but this is the best thing for you. It's the right thing for you. Enough is enough. Seven of Wands. So, you know, there's a lot going on. There's everything coming your direction, and I feel like you kind of backed into a corner, but there's a need to tell somebody to back off as well. It might be, you might need to tell someone to back off, or you might need to just retreat from the energies that are pulling you down. Let's put it that way. There's a need to keep your peace within your own mind throughout this process, and trust in your heart, follow your heart. I feel there's an area of protection around you as well. Whether this is yourself putting that protection up at the moment, you're like keeping yourself cocooned in this situation, right? I'm staying in this kind of zone almost. Nothing and no one can touch me, but you're creating so much drama and chaos in your own mind. It's not doing that protective job, it's doing the opposite. So you've got to come and fight for yourself. That's what it feels like. You've got to stand up, you've got to fight for yourself, but you've got to keep the peace within your own mind at the same time. And there is a need to either say to somebody, back off, or you need to, well, you need to walk away from this situation, distance yourself from it. You need to make a change, a major change here. It's like you're in your own little world. You feel safe in your own little world, but sometimes that does more damage than good, and that's what I'm saying. You need to step out of your mind. If your mind's going on overtime here, you need to step out because you're not seeing the signs clearly enough. There's all sorts being thrown your direction here, and yeah, you might have this protection around you, and you might have your backup, your defences up at the moment. You might be more off-putting to people and your surroundings because of this protection that you're portraying out there. But there's a need to follow your heart. You know, if you follow your heart, you won't feel this way. And I don't know if there's aggression there or something as well, but that's what I'm really picking up on, fiery kind of energy. So there's aggression somewhere along the line here, whether this is to do with you and another person or just within yourself. Could be affecting your health again at the same time. I know it's kind of rolling on from what we said earlier this week as well, but there is a major change around you. That's what I see, that's universally driven here. And the Eight of Cups indicates you leaving a part of your life behind to start something new somewhere else. And although something seems really good and on the ball and everything else, it's not. Your gut's been going for a long time and maybe you've been ignoring it. And that's why you're in this kind of stuck cycle right now. Ten of Wands, you're carrying the baggage. You are really carrying a lot of baggage. And you may be feeling kind of low at the moment, low self-esteem, low confidence, low everything, low mood, low energy. But you know, you're being slowed down because you're just carrying too much weight, too much burdens, too much stress, worry. It's bringing your energy down and could be bringing your health down as well, which is why it's slowing you down. You might be more tired. You might be having issues around your tummy as well. I'm really drawn to that at the moment. Pressures all around your body. Really weirdly, I'm seeing knees here as well. That's going to be for somebody. It may even be affecting your legs and trying to move forward, and physically and mentally here. But the Ten of Wands, yet again, is one step forward, two back. That's what it is, because you're carrying far too much and you're trying to go against the tide rather than going with it. Eight of Cups indicates the need to change direction now. You need to leave something behind. And that is all of the above. Everything that you're clinging on to that hasn't been working for you, it's time to open your eyes and see what's going on, because where you're headed is somewhere amazing. You've got the sun on the horizon there. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, the light's funny. Yeah, the sun is on the horizon there. And that's where you're headed. It really is where you're headed. So better things are coming. We all know the sun's the best card of the deck. And that indicates your total and utter freedom, abundance, happiness. It's a massive yes as well to do it. Follow your heart and follow your passion to get you away from your burdens. You know, it's kind of like dropping them. You don't need to carry them anymore. Whether there's an element of forgiveness that needs to take place here as well, there could be. That's part of your healing, and that's going to help you move forward a little easier. Nothing's ever going to be, it could be to do with relationships here. Somebody's really clinging on to something that's just not been working. It's been very one-sided, put it that way. It's been very, very one-sided, and it's like clinging on so tight to something, and it's keeping you tied or bound to a situation. Really, really is. Now the number 6 indicates the need for balance all around. It really does. There's lots of symbols here as well. So I could be, there's signs everywhere. That's what I'm saying. There are signs everywhere. You're being shown direction and you're clinging on to something that hasn't been working here. It's been very imbalanced for a while. I'm really picking up on headaches here as well. Whoever's in some form of relationship, they may be packing up, leaving home as well. Or there's a need to, especially with the 8 of Wands here as well. This is moving. This is moving. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. But it's not going to be easy. I feel, again, even with this card, I'm linking this with the devil as well. I'm really seeing the devil in this card. You know, someone's got you sucked in big time, and you might even find yourself making excuses for this kind of relationship or partnership, whatever you're in. This can be relationships, it can be work, it can be anything. Take it as it resonates for you. But someone's got you sucked in. Your defenses are up. You may be even defending somebody here. You may even be defending this other person. You're in your own little world and you're not seeing things the way you should, and you feel it's really good. You feel it's a really good situation, but you don't. You're not happy. You're carrying all this stress, this weight, this everything that's right there. 10 is the end of a cycle with the 10 of Wands. It's the end of this phase. Somebody's definitely packing up and leaving, that's all I'm saying. Or there's a need to. Get yourself out of that headspace. You could be being very defensive over somebody that's just not on your wavelength. They know what they're doing. There could even be games here being played with this Lovers card. Could be somebody, again, I'm seeing dark hair here as well. But I'm also seeing an older person around you that's was going to say is affected here for whatever reason. Don't know why I held myself back there. They are affected, but I feel it's their own fault. Yep. 6 of Swords. Moving forward, you're leaving. Somebody's leaving here. Somebody's leaving a situation or a person behind here. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. But you are being guided. You're being pulled in a different direction. You've got to follow this. You've got to keep yourself grounded on every level and lift your head high. Be proud of you and bring back your confidence, because I tell you what, you might be in a storm right now, but there are calmer waters coming. There really, really are. Make your journey a little bit easier. That's all I'm saying. Just go with the flow instead of battling against the tide. You're being pulled in a different direction. You may be feeling like you're being pulled or sucked to stay in this situation. But if that Devil card does not come out, I'll be surprised, okay? But I'm feeling it. There is some kind of tie or addiction or something that's keeping you stuck in this position. And all of these cards are saying to me, you're going to be moving no matter what. This is universally driven. There's a need to trust your gut and follow your heart here, big time. So with the 8 of Cups, what do we have? Let's have a look. 4 of Swords. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling so trapped, alone on your own. I'm seeing tears, emotions all over the place with this. This is feeling like a prisoner. There could be some negative self-thinking going on here as well, as to what you want to do. It's kind of like you want this all to end. You want to move forward. There's no balance in this situation at all. It's really not. It's very one-sided. You're feeling very emotional. You're feeling very low. You put your heart and soul into everything. Let's put it that way. And someone has taken that for granted. This is you wanting to retreat from everything and just give up. But I'm telling you, all you need to do is just walk away, head towards that light. There is something better for you. More settled foundations, everything. You could be in a lot of pain here as well with your health. That's crippled in pain, tummy. But this could be affecting you really badly mentally here as well. Yeah. Sorry, that just came out. That just flew out. Now with the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Cups came out. So again, this is very emotional. This is you pouring your heart and soul into everything. This is you handing it out on a plate. I know this is steam, but I saw a feather. So I know that you're being guided, you're being looked after here big time, but you need to look after your heart. You could be really having anxiety, you could be, you know, you could be suffering in that area completely. So there is a need to look after you now and follow your heart 100%. It's precious. Your heart is precious. And you have given your all to everything. But this, you know, an ace is the beginning of something. It's the beginning of a new way forward, let's just say. When you tell someone to back off and you step out of your comfort zone here, when you break, you know, bring those barriers down and step away from the negativity, all the daggers that are flying your direction, all that feeling of being trapped, and something's got to give here. And if you're not careful, you're going to end up with a broken heart here. You're probably already going through it, that's all I'm saying, but there is a need to look after your heart. There is a need to follow your heart because you haven't been doing so. You're in your own little world and you're just taking everything that's being thrown your direction. You shouldn't. There's a need to stand up and fight for you. Fight for yourself. Drop the baggage. And the only way to do that is to move forward, out and away from this situation, no matter how difficult it may be. But there's definitely packing up, leaving. 5 Swords, yeah, conflict. You're arguing against yourself, and you could be arguing with others as well. There could be arguments, disagreements, disputes going on. It's an emotional roller coaster all around. I do feel that 5 is very imbalanced, as we know. This is very imbalanced. You're carrying so much weight, pressure, everything. It's dragging you down. Everything's dragging you down. And you'll decide one thing one day and change your mind the next. So you end up in that same old cycle time and time again. Somebody's out here left in the dark. Could be you, could be this other person. But that's dark energy. You're dealing with dark energy, and they could be playing with your mind as well. They could be using emotional blackmail here or something along those lines as well. It's giving you a headache. Like I said, I picked up on headaches right earlier. I really did. But somebody's pecking away at you, pecking away at your energy, pecking away at your soul, taking every last little drip of whatever you've got left. I wouldn't put up with this. If that was me, I really wouldn't put up with it. You know, it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Yeah. I'm not surprised this has come out. This is death and rebirth. This is the end of the cycle. This is the end of this relationship. This is the end of this partnership, whatever this is. Could even be having some dark thoughts here. That's for somebody out there, and we need to turn this around because there is a brand new beginning waiting for you. There really, really is. You have so much light within you, and whoever you are surrounded by is bringing so much darkness with them. So it is yin yang kind of energy. It is very mismatched, very imbalanced, and it, you know, they've sucked the life out of you completely. There's a brand new beginning waiting for you. This is the end. This is the end of this partnership, relationship. That's it. I can't be more clearer than that. You've got to get yourself grounded. You've got to get yourself focused, and you've got to go with the flow here. If you're having, you know, incentives to step away from this, you know, all of these cards are saying move in. So you might be worried over different things at the moment, whether you can manage it, whether you can do this, that or the other, whether you can afford it. That's what goes through a lot of people's minds. They just stay stuck in these situations just because they don't know where they're going to end up or whatever, you know, negatives they bring upon themselves. But until you do it, until you make that change, you just don't know. But this is where trust has got to come into it. You know, Spirit, I'm going to leave you hanging there. They're going to look after you no matter what, okay? Whether you decide to stay in this situation, that's free will. It's entirely up to you. But you're going to go around in circles. This is a dead end, I'm telling you. But it's up to you. It's free will, it's choice. Personal choice. But the universe and your guides are saying you need to step away now. You need to move forward in a different direction. So again, whatever direction that takes you, but try not to battle against these gut feelings that you're having. The Six of Swords also is about moving forward. It's also about moving location, traveling even, coming away from what you're going through to somewhere new. There we go, Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is harmful, this is hurtful, this is painful. This is you screaming out for help and not knowing where you're being pulled in every direction. Your heart is broken, and I saw that with the Ace of Cups there. You need to look after your heart. You really do. You could be having opinions from outsiders saying you should do this, that or the other. This heart cannot be broken anymore. This is a dead heart. If I'm truly honest, someone's so broken hearted, they're so empty inside. That's it, that's the end. That's how it feels. Damaged. You need to do the right thing for you and start bringing that light back into you and healing you. You are meant to be loved, and there is such thing as love out there. Balanced, equal love. That's all I'm saying. You deserve the best, so you've got to make these sacrifices and choices now. You're not stuck in any situation, it's just a frame of mind. And changing the story on something else. Okay, I'm really seeing this, I'm really feeling someone's pain here, that somebody could really be suffering with their hearts, and there could be an ending here. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And that is to do with their health. I was picking up on pain. But yeah, this is an emotional time for somebody. I don't like bringing bad news or anything like that. I really don't. And I do ask for love, light and laughter within these readings as well. This is life. This is so much life. But somebody's going to be affected by an ending here, put it that way. They really are. I need to pull another one. Let's just see. King of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a need, yeah. You're dealing with some kind of control freak, manipulator, master manipulator, some big ego. Someone who's just not good energies. Really not good energies. They're good at thinking. They're good at thinking. They're good at playing games. They're good at keeping cool, calm and collective, and then they just blow for no reason. Absolutely no reason. That's why you feel like you're getting somewhere, then you get torn back down massively. This person may even be controlling your finances around you as well. But I'm telling you, someone's leaving a situation behind here. There's a need to. Let me try and give you a final message with Nature's Whispers. Let's just see. Very heavy reading. I'm so sorry, whoever's going through this right now, you know. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That's all I'm saying to you. There is a way forward from this. You just need to come out of this stuck energy, or what feels stuck to you. There is a way forward, and you will heal your heart again. You will move forward in the right way. For some of you, yes, you will physically be moving home, location, something like that. Probably both. Some of you may need to be near water as well. But there's a need to keep your head held high going through this process. Keep your vibrations lifted. Yeah, I can understand why you've got a protection around you and why you've got your defences up, because this person is so sporadic and all over the place. It's crazy. But Spirit have got your back here no matter what, and you just need to trust this. I'm sorry, this reading's really gone on today. It's been really heavy. So what do we have as final? Yeah, open your heart. Pour it all out. And don't be afraid to speak to close friends, family members, whoever, to get things off your chest. You're feeling so restricted at the moment. So restricted. You're feeling trapped emotionally, physically, mentally. So there's a need to release. There's lots of challenges going on around you, big time. Yeah. Ideal course of action. There is a pathway waiting for you. Again, like I say, you've got to follow that light. It might be an uphill struggle for you, but you have that strength, that courage, that knowledge, that power within you to deal with anything that crops up along the way. The hardest step is the first step. When making some life change or decision or choice or something like that. Show your true colour, show your true strength. That's how I feel. You're being guided on that new pathway. You really are. You've just got to trust this process now and go with it. Okay, so I really wish you the very best of luck. Please look after yourselves. Follow that heart every step of the way. Okay, and I will leave that with you. So please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.